Hi, and welcome to TK's Tactical Tips for Job Searching. This is a first in a video series where I'm going to take a sample example company and show you how I would go about looking for a job at this company. So here's an example. Let's say I want a job at Gong. I can go down to the career page at Gong. So I see the job opportunity, strategic sales engineer. I look at the job description. This looks interesting to me. 7 years as customer-facing solutions architect. So how do I go about a job search? Okay, first of all, the first mistake I think people are making is that you've got a LinkedIn account and you think that regular old LinkedIn is going to cut it. So let me take an example. If I logged into LinkedIn, a lot of you probably signed up for LinkedIn Premium. LinkedIn Premium is lacking a lot of search functionality that you can get through another version of LinkedIn, which is called Sales Navigator. So Sales Navigator has deeper, richer search functionality. You're going to want this. I'm going to show you how right now. So if you go to your profile page in LinkedIn and you go to Settings and Privacy, and then the default setting here, you're going to be at Account Preferences. If I go down to Account Preferences and scroll down, it'll say Manage Your Account, Manage Premium Account. If I click in here, and then you go to Switch Plans because you want to upgrade your plan from Premium to Sales Navigator, I can see that I'm a member and I'm paying for Sales Navigator Core. I'm not doing annual billing. I'm going to do this for just 1 month. And it's actually fairly inexpensive to do this. If you sign up for a month, and this is what I paid, they give you a $50 discount. So you're basically paying just $50 for 1 month. Here's why you're going to want this. So let's say I'm back into Sales Navigator. I'll go to the main page on my LinkedIn account. If you click over to your Sales Navigator, it's going to open an additional search functionality. Now, what you're going to probably see when you do this is this lead and account filters. Click on lead filters. And then it may or may not be collapsed when you get into it. So at the lead level, you're going to click See All Filters. And this is going to allow you to put in the company name, like Gong in this example. And then, first of all, I want to know, do I have any first-degree connections here? So the answer is, I don't. So let me open up to my second-degree connections. I've got about 334 of those. I want to know the hiring manager in sales engineering. So if I type in engineering, and it's going to show me a few good connections. The Global Vice President of Solution Engineering. That sounds like the ideal person I'd want to talk to. And I also have connections to the Director of Sales Engineering. So what you can do is you can identify someone that you want to talk to that's connected to them, one of your first-degree connections, but a second-degree connection to Gong, and then you can reach out to them. So then what I do is I'll message them on LinkedIn, and I'm going to make it really simple for them to connect with me and maybe tell me more about Gong or lead me to that person. So what I've done is I fired up a subscription to Zoom. So you can get a free account to Zoom. So I encourage you all to do that. And then take your Zoom account, and then you can connect it to your Calendly account. So I fired up a free Calendly account. So I'm going to grab that right now over here. Not quite letting me grab it how I'd like to. So let me just type it in, calendly.com. And if you get a free Calendly account, you can connect your Calendly account to your Zoom account. So in Calendly, go in and configure your meeting type, maybe a 30-minute meeting, and you can customize the name of it. And if you go into the little the gear icon, you click Edit, then you can connect that to Zoom. So here's why I'm doing that. I'm going to make it incredibly simple for the person I'm reaching out for that connection to book a meeting with me. So here's an example of an email script I have. I know someone who's connected to the Global Vice President for Solutions Engineering. So I'm going to have a script. It's going to say, hey, first name of that person that I know. I'm looking at the specific role at Gong. I'm looking for the Solutions Engineer role at Gong.io and saw you're connected to Sally. And so then I link to that job description itself to make it very simple for them to know what kind of job I'm looking for. And then I have an open-ended question. Do you have a perspective on whether this is a good company to work with? And it'd be great to hear your thoughts. And how well do you know Sally? Because as we all know, there are real first-degree connections, and there's people we don't quite remember how we connected with them on LinkedIn. So then I make it real simple. I say the Calendly link to make coordinating a call with you very simple. And I put it in here. I have done this past week in my job search, and I have booked about a dozen meetings this week where people clicked on that link and they want to talk to me because they know me. I'm a true first-degree connection. So that's an example I have where you found a company that you want to work for, you found that job opportunity, you've now upgraded to LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you've got your Zoom link, And you also have your link into Calendly. Okay, so I have one other pro tip, and I'm going to move my video over here. Okay. In preparation for your talk about that company, what I recommend is getting a couple different plugins. The first plugin is called Built With, and the second plugin is called SimilarWeb. So what I can do is I can go to Gong, and once I have that Built With plugin, I can understand what does their tech stack look like. If you click into Built With, you can get a look at their technology stack, like who are they working with. Marketo for the marketing automation platform, Clearbit for some reverse IP lookup, and you get a sense of the tech stack. You can also use the SimilarWeb or the Similar Tech plugin to understand what is their monthly web traffic, just to get a sense of it and also understand where is that traffic coming from. I want you to be a more informed job seeker by going through this process. So I'll just expose and go down into my plugin so you can see the exact name. You've got Similar Tech Prospecting, and then you're going to use the Built With plugin. So those are two examples. And then one other thing you might do, right? So since you've got Sales Navigator and you're already paying for that, what you might want to do is understand who else in the organization has authority and power that you might want to ask about. So let's say we go down to Gong and we go to the seniority level, and you can look and see who's in the C-suite there. Who are the vice presidents of that company that you might ultimately be talking to or want to understand how your hire impacts them. So I could see Sally's the GVP of Solutions Engineering. I can see other senior vice presidents in the company. And you can just get a sense of, well, how many people work in the demand gen organization for that company? You know, how big is the team you might be working on? So type on demand generation as an example. So what I want you to do is I want you to go in the job interview more prepared. I want you to know their tech stack. I want you to know what their web traffic looks like and the sources of it, and go in prepared knowing who's who at that company. That's it for today's Todd's Tactical Tips. We'll see you next time.